Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today's wisdom will be coming from Matthew chapter number 2, verse number 11. Today I want to talk about we've come to worship him. We've come to worship him. Of course, December 1st, so many would testify this time of year is the most wonderful time of the year because we get excited about the Christmas, we get excited about family gathering, we get excited about the exchange of gifts. With the coronavirus and this pandemic, things really going to change in our state and in our nation, in our community. Of course, social gathering, of course, and all the other things that we normally would do, we are encouraged not to do. And I believe that even through this, it gives us an opportunity to put Christmas in its rightful place. And if we really want to learn, and a good example of what Christmas is all about, we ought to learn from these three wise men, these astrologers, these magi, who came from the east, came from a distance, came searching diligently for the child of Jesus. The book of Proverbs 8:17 says, I love those that love me, and those who seek me early, they shall find me. They came diligently seeking him, and they went to King Herod, who Jerusalem and the king, who were all in an uproar. They're troubled because of the birth of Christ. And of course, the enemy is always going to be troubled at the birth of Christ. They're going to be troubled at Jesus Christ. And of course, he called for his scholars, he called for the scribe, and they pointed him to where Jesus would be born. And he called and pointed the wise men. And when they left from King Herod, they saw this star that they saw in the east. It led them into the house where Jesus was. And when they got there, the Bible said they saw Mary, and when they saw him, they bowed down, they worshiped him, and they presented gifts to him. They presented gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The gold represented the king, the frankincense represented the priest, and the myrrh represented the prophet. They began to present their gift to him. I believe the wise men teach us a valuable lesson that if we are going to worship God, if we're going to worship him, we cannot do it without a sacrifice. And it was because of the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, who would leave heaven, come and visit earth, go to Calvary cross and die on the tree for us. It's not under the tree, but it was on the tree. He died for us in order for that we can go into his presence. And of course, when we go into his presence, we ought to begin to present him a gift. We ought to give him our very best praise, our very best sacrifice. Paul said, by him let us offer up a sacrifice of praise. That is with the fruits of our lips, give thanks unto his name. I don't know about you, but this year we ought to be thankful unto God. We ought to show it our appreciation toward him by offering him our very best. We ought to give him out of our treasure. Thank you, God, for your unspeakable gift. May God bless you real good. May he smile upon you, be gracious unto you, and give you peace. That's my prayer for you and your family today.